So this week we have decided to do Argentina versus Brazil. I offered it up to Will as to which team he wanted. Unfortunately for Will, he was quite drunk at the point when I asked him, and he foolishly said Argentina. I totally thought he was going to take Brazil because obviously they've got so many more better players. Go on, mate. What are you going to say?
Well, I just, in my drunken stupor, but I wasn't that drunk actually. I was just like, no, I fancy Argentina. I had a team straight away that I was like solid with, and I was like, that's going to work perfectly. And it just seems that the ChatGPT has fucking biased anyway, and maybe they like the underdog because obviously that's how you've won the last two. So I thought I'd go with the underdog, and there's a caveat.
Yes. Okay. At what point do you want to announce the caveat? Do you want to do teams, and how do you want to do this?
Let's announce the teams, and then I'll
okay. Just a reminder for anyone who hasn't been listening or watching To Match the AI, where have you been? You should go and check those out because they're very entertaining. We are both going to say 2 5-a-side teams. We'll take turns at picking players, and then Will puts them into his ChatGPT thingamajig on the computer, and he asks ChatGPT, which of these are the better teams? Can you simulate me a game? We'll then read out what ChatGPT decides and see who wins.
Yes,
all right, who gets first pick?
Don't mind. Doesn't matter.
Well, you lost again. Yeah, actually, it doesn't matter because we've already told each other what the teams are. Actually, I don't know who your players are.
No, I know what yours are, but.
Yeah, right. Well, I'm just going to go first then because you already know. My goalkeeper is Tafarel, the legendary Brazilian goalkeeper.
Yeah, I don't know him. I must admit. Like, this is the kind of what year did he play for Brazil?
So he was like, kind of like his heyday was like mid-90s, mid to late 90s. He was probably Brazil's goalie.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, played for like Parma when like Parma were good.
Yeah, nice.
A couple of Italian teams and Fluminense. He was awesome. I think he's one of the all-time greats. They've had a couple. There's a few I could have named. One of which is the current Liverpool goalie. But anyway, carry on.
Do you know what I've gone with? This is the hardest position for me for Argentina was the goalkeeper again. I didn't know many, but then I was like, actually, I quite like Martinez at the moment. I think he's a solid goalkeeper. He's a bit of a twat, but he's a great goalkeeper.
But he's now your twat, so he's fantastic.
Yeah, I'll take him.
All right, centre back Lucio, the absolute monster, formerly of Bayern Munich and Inter Milan. Yeah, legend. Go on, who have you got?
I've gone with Xavier Zanetti.
Javier Zanetti.
Yeah, or Javier.
Xavier.
Jesus,
mate, you make him sound like the leader of the X-Men.
I prefer Xavier. Sorry, yeah, that's my terrible Spanish.
Javier Zanetti, playing in defence.
Yes, sir.
Cool, excellent. So just in front of Lucio, you're not scoring this week, by the way, mate. I've got Lucas Leiva. I had to get one ex-Liverpool player in there. Do you know what I mean? I could have had a few.
Really?
Mate, I'm shutting you out this week, mate. You're not getting past Lucas and Lucio. Go on.
I'm not sure about that because in the middle of the park, I've got just a small known guy called Diego Maradona. I mean, you might have heard of him.
Oh my god!
And I think that is instantly a game changer.
Because this is
a 5-a-side game with Diego Maradona.
Do you know what? In my head, I mean, I've not given any thought to what players you'd pick because I mean, I mean, I guess you're just picking the top 5 of on Wikipedia, but mate, I totally forgot about Diego Maradona. Gee, I didn't even think of him as an option for you. Jesus Christ!
I'll be honest.
God, I've got Lucio and Lucas Leiva.
I'll be honest. Martinez, I was like, it's the only Argentinian keeper I can think of. Zanetti, I was like, I definitely know the name. I did have to be like, I know there's a good defender, so I had to look him up. But the rest, all my picks, I promise you.
Zanetti is an absolute legend. Inter Milan, played alongside Lucio.
Yeah, I do know it. I know who he is. I do know him. As soon as I was like, I know that there's a good defender, Argentinian defender, I just couldn't think of who it was. And then I was like, that's the guy.
Okay. My go?
Yep.
Rivaldo.
Yeah, it's a good pick, man. It's one of my faves.
He's absolute hero.
I mean,
what a wanker. But mate, that guy, when he's in the mood, Jesus Christ, he's unplayable.
He really was. I mean, you've picked some interesting choices here, and I know you've gone different instead of your basic ones, but you could have picked a billion Brazilians.
Yeah.
So, anyway, right. So my playmaker is Lionel Messi. Obviously,
sure.
Gonna put him in there.
Had to be. Last pick for me, right? I've got the. He needs like a nickname, kind of like the One Punch Machine Gun from Snatch. It's the left foot, mate. It's the absolute cannon that is Adriano. Don't mess. He will mess you up. He's last time I saw him, mate, he was cleaning up favelas with a couple of AKs, mate. This guy is naughty.
Not on. He was. I wish he had a longer career, but he was wild for Inter Milan. And do you remember on it wasn't FIFA, it was the other one. It was International Superstar.
Pro Evo, mate.
Yeah, Pro Ev. And he was on that cover. Is it like 97 in my mind? I don't know if that's right. And it was. He could shoot from he could shoot from anywhere, and it was that cannon. It was just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Maybe it was.
Actually, no, it must have been like 2001, 2002.
Maybe it was. Anyway. So
yes.
Up front, this was actually probably right up there as one of my first picks. As soon as I said no Argentina, I thought about Gabriel Batistuta. Because
this is going to be tough. He
is so good. I remember when he used to play for Fiorentina because it was when we were only had Italia football when I was a kid growing up on Channel 4. Get Back, and he was just a beast. Good looking fellow as well.
I mean, sure.
Right.
Kind of. Maybe not. I mean, the way I remember him, kind of like a kind of walrus charm to him. But anyway, hey, I'm excited. Let's get this on. I can't wait any longer. Let's do it.
Match of the AI. Okay, so match simulation, Prime Brazil versus Prime Argentina. Oh, wait, hang on a minute.
Oh, the caveat.
The caveat.
What is it?
And this is where it's a complete cheat code. I'm winning this. The game caveat, right? So I put in, and I'll read it word for word. Diego Maradona went out with Adriano the night before the game for dinner and a couple of drinks. A couple of drinks turned into many. Diego knew that Adriano didn't need much persuading, so he does love a little bit of a tipple. On game day, the Brazilian team is clearly unhappy with Adriano's unprofessionalism, and he's very hungover, perhaps still a little bit drunk. Pale-skinned and looks like he could be sick at any moment. Maradona, on the other hand, is absolutely fine, a seasoned veteran at partying the night before a match. In fact, he seems to play better after a big night out. Let's get it on! Right,
mate,
so...
First of all, this is not just a caveat, this is sabotage, right? You've just taken out... You've just taken all the lead out his pencil, bro. Do you know what I mean? This is Adriano, and he's just gone floppy up front. What are you doing to me? You can't do that. That is...
Match simulation, Prime Brazil versus Prime Argentina. Welcome to a night of high drama and footballing excellence as Prime Brazil takes on Argentina. The stadium is buzzing with anticipation as the fans from both nations fill the stands, creating an electric atmosphere. The players are in the prime of their careers and ready to deliver a spectacle underneath the lights.
Prime of their careers. A apart from you know who.
First half, kick-off. The whistle blows and we're underway. Brazil looks under control, looks to control the game early, with Rivaldo and Lucas Leiva dictating the tempo in midfield. What? How do you say his name?
Carry on.
What is it? Labia.
Mate, I'll allow
Lucas
Labia. I'll allow Lucas.
What is it? Labia.
Labia.
Lucas Leiva dictating the tempo in midfield. However, all eyes are on Adriano, who's visibly struggling after a rough night out. 6 minutes, early Argentine pressure. Argentina wastes no time pressing high up the pitch. Maradona, looking lively as ever, drives forward and slips past to Messi. Messi takes on Lucio and fires a shot, but Taffarel makes the difference. A brilliant diving save to deny the Argentinian wizard. Yeah, 10 minutes, Adriano's first mishap. Brazil tries to mount an attack, but Argentina's touch is a bit heavy and loses the ball to Zanetti. The Brazilian fans groan as Adriano stumbles, clearly off the pace and out of sorts. 18th minute. Argentina takes the lead. Maradona, showing no signs of wear from the night before, threads a perfect through ball to Batistuta. Batistuta takes one touch and unleashes a rocket into the top corner, leaving Taffarel no chance. Goal number 1 for Argentina. He just delivered a footballing equivalent of Shakespearean sonnet. Batistuta gives Argentina a lead with a thunderous strike. Shall I continue?
Well,
yeah, game over. 25th minute, Brazil struggles. Rivaldo tries to lift Brazil, weaving past Zanetti, finding Adriano in the box. Adriano swings a leg, but completely misses the ball, falling to the ground as the opportunity slips away. The Brazilian fans look on in disbelief, and Adriano looks like he might be sick right there and then.
What have you done to my baby?
33rd minute, Maradona's masterpiece. Argentina strikes again just before the break. Maradona with his magical touch and quick 1-2 with Messi and curls a beautiful shot into the far right corner, doubling Argentina's lead. That goal just caused a seismic shift in the footballing universe.
Seismic,
thanks. Maradona's brilliance leaves Brazil reeling. 2-0, half-time. Over to you, Pickle.
Oh, that's a tough half. I'm not talking to you. I'm just talking to the listeners. Okay. Right, second half. Here we go. Right, we can do this. Okay, right. Brazil comes out with renewed energy despite Adriano's condition. Lucio pushes forward, linking up with Rivaldo. Rivaldo takes a shot from distance, but Martinez is equal to it, making a stunning save to keep Argentina in control. 55th minute, Adriano's unexpected moment. Despite his struggles, Adriano finds himself in the right place at the right time. Rivaldo's cross into the box, slightly off target, and then in a complete mishap, hits the back of Adriano's head and loops over Martinez into the net! Go! That's incredible! Come on! So I'm just going to say that one more time. Despite his struggles, Adriano finds himself in the right place at the right time. Rivaldo's cross into the box is slightly off target and, in a complete mishap, hits the back of Adriano's head and loops over Martinez and into the net. 2-1. That is unbelievable. Adriano scores, though I'm pretty sure he barely knew anything about it. 2-1. 57th minute, Adriano's celebration mishap. Adriano, trying to celebrate, raises his arm, but immediately doubles over, looking pale. He staggers to this. He staggers to the sideline, and to the horror of the crowd, he vomits all over the touchline. The referee halts play briefly as Adriano tries to compose himself, clearly worse for wear. He signals he's okay, and then vomits again.
This is not true. This is not. This is cannot be happening. You can really see it. I'm good. I'm good.
That's my guy. 65th minute. Argentina piles on the pressure. With Brazil a man down for the moment. Oh, a man down. Argentina presses their advantage. Maradona dribbles past Lucas Leiva with ease and plays a perfect pass to Batistuta, whose powerful shot is brilliantly saved by Taffarel. 72nd minute. Messi's magic. Argentina isn't quite done yet. Messi, with his low centre of gravity and quick feet, dribbles through the Brazilian defence. He finds a gap, squeezes a shot past Taffarel, but it bounces off the post and back into play. 78th minute, last-ditch effort from Brazil. Brazil pushes forward, desperate for an equaliser. Rivaldo drives a low cross into the box, and Adriano, despite his condition, throws himself at the ball, but it ricochets off his shin and wide of the goal. The Brazilian fans sigh in unison as the chance goes begging. 85th minute, Argentine final blow. Argentina seals the victory late in the game. Maradona, still full of energy, takes the ball into the box, plays it to Messi. This time Messi doesn't miss, slotting the ball calmly into the bottom corner.
Get in.
Goal.
Get in.
That we had this last week, but I'm going to say it again. That goal was filthier than a teenager's browser history. Messi ensures Argentina's victory with a composed finish. Brazil 1, Argentina 3, final whistle.
God, that was good.
It was entertaining.
I mean, look. I know that was unfair. I'll put my hands up.
Do you know what, mate?
The caveat.
I was going to kick off, and then I remembered Vinnie Jones scoring a penalty last week after being sent off. And I'm like, do you know what? He gets this one.
We can let this one slide. It can't.
Yeah.
I couldn't let you go 3-0 up. So and I thought that was going to be an interesting, and it was better than I thought. I'm not going to lie.
It was good. What a game.
Okay. Stuff. What fun. I love
that was really good, man.
I love that.
Mate, what a game. He's not let us down.